Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be discussing the best options if you're a coach and you want to do individual and group sessions online. This is a tricky subject because there's a lot of options out there, but a lot of them are quite expensive. So I've done a review, I've done the donkey work for you, and I will, in this video, be able to give you some ideas on the leading platforms that are cost effective for somebody like you. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. So I'm coming back, folks. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the best solutions for online teleconferencing if you're a coach and you want to do individual plus group coaching sessions. Now, a lot of the players out there offer a solution for the one-to-one scenario or to a large webinar, but a lot of them, when it comes to cost and functionality, are really not suitable for a coach that's looking to do group solutions. But there are about 3 to 4 and some others depending on the individual requirements that you need. I want to point out I've written a great article that covers all that I'm going to discuss in this video in tremendous detail, and you find the link to that free article in the video description. So let's look at, in this video, at some of the main players. Funny enough, I'm going to start with Zoom because you really got to understand what Zoom offers and then compare some of the leading alternatives. Now, Zoom does offer a free product, but for you to get the added group functionality, you're going to have to use the paid service. That's around $149 a year. On top of that, you will have to pay an additional $79 per month, starting at $79, but you can have 500 individuals in your group coaching sessions. You can display it on your website. There is a few loops to jump through if you want to set up a group coaching session utilizing Zoom and have it viewed on your individual web page if you're using WordPress or any of the other popular SaaS-based website building platforms out there. That's, like I say, to get it set up, there's a few loops you've got to jump through. If you're hosting with WP-Tonic, we will help you through those loops. If not, you're going to have to do it yourself. Its strengths are basically a lot of people know Zoom, they understand it, they trust it. It's become a verb to Zoom. That's its great strength. Its weakness is it's definitely not the cheapest solution, and it's app-based. Everybody that wants to use it, you're going to have to download an app. That's a negative because some people don't want to download an app. Its strength is it has an app for every major platform and mobile device: Android, iOS, Apple, Windows, even Linux. It's got an app and it will run on that platform. So it's a mixed bag with Zoom. And if you want to go over 500, it gets expensive, but most of these platforms get really expensive if you're dealing with much larger numbers between 100 and 500. If you're going over that kind of boundary, all the platforms get expensive. Now, let's talk about what I feel is one of the leading competitors in this space, and that's Wearby. It's a company you've probably not heard of. They're been around quite a while. It's Norwegian based and they've got a good reputation. They do offer a free product, but I am going to be looking at that works really well. They also got a very cost-effective pro version. Now, with the free version, you can have up to 100 people attend your webinar, your group meeting. It's web-based, i.e. you don't have to download an application, which is a strength. It's browser-based, so there's no downloading of anything. And they provide a really easy way of embedding that group meeting on a web page. Actually, it's much easier than Zoom, much, much easier. And like I say, the free product, 100 users, attendees to any group coaching meeting, that's very attractive. Now, if you want to go above that, they offer a paid version. It's around $12 a month. I think you got to pay yearly for that though. And it's up to 200 users. It's below the 500 of the 79, but it's $12. That's $79 a month. This is $12 a month. But like I say, I think you have to pay that yearly, but it's not ridiculous. The problem with Webby is if you go above the 200, if you're between 200 and 500, 500 to 1,000, it's a lot more expensive than Zoom. But because we're talking about coaches and group meetings, probably Whereby is going to be a lot more cost effective and flexible and easier to set up than Zoom. Now, the final one I'm going to talk to you about is Jitsi. It's an open source project. Now, they've got two sides of Jitsi. They've got Jitsi, which they host for you, and they do offer a free version of this hosted for you solution. And at WP-Tonic, we provide a plugin that connects to this free hosted service that Jitsi provide, but you can only have 25 attendees of your group meetings or your individual, but that's still very attractive. Now, if you go above the 25 up to, I forget, I think it's 200 attendees, it's $99 a month. And then they have other plans. They have a plan for $449. As I said to you, if you get above between this 200 and 500 mark, all the solutions get quite expensive. But we have a solution there. Jitsi offer a self-hosted solution where you can download the software, host it somewhere, and you have to set it up on a server, blah, blah. So this is getting quite techy. At WP-Tonic, as part of our upper hosted plans, we offer that service. We don't offer it at a starter plan, but we combine it with the hosted service, with the self-hosted, and we link the two for you. So you can run smaller group meetings up to 25 using Jitsi self-hosted plan. But if you need the functionality of larger groups, you got it with WP-Tonic. Now, there's a lot more offerings out there. And like I say, written article that goes into all of them, or most of them, and the links in the video description. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That's the best way you can show that you appreciate the information that I've tried to give you in this video. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.